Hello. I hope you and your families are doing well during this crisis. I wanted to begin a series on how to maximize your marketing during this time because certainly so much has changed in the marketing community. And I also thought I would do this via video because I don't know about you, but I'm just really yearning human connection and I miss meeting with colleagues in person. So today, in the first of the series, what I want to focus on is the power of listening to your target audience during this time, which can generate both a short-term lift and a long-term brand building lift to your business as well. So obviously, why do we need to do this? Well, so much is changing. With our prospects, what we're seeing is their mindsets are changing fast, right? Their priorities are changing, their needs are changing, their attitudes are changing. And so what people once thought about your brand likely has changed in just a matter of weeks. And so it's really important to get in touch again with your target audience to understand what shifts have occurred and how you can best respond with your messaging and your services. There are several ways to quickly and inexpensively get in touch with your target audience. First and foremost, make sure you are reading your social channels. That is a great place to pick up on the sentiment and the attitudes from your target audience. Also, listen to phone calls. If you have a 1-800 number or even just a direct number into your brand or your business, start listening to some of those calls during this time. You'll be able to hear firsthand what is on the minds of your target audience and again, their general attitude and sentiment. Also, talk to your sales associates. They are oftentimes on the front lines, interacting directly with your prospects. And so they can be a great source at helping you understand what's changing. What are they hearing? What are the trends? What do they think is missing? What do we need to do? And so they oftentimes can be a shortcut into understanding what has changed with your customers. Also, think about quick virtual research. There are a ton of tools out there that can give you online research pretty quickly. And I'd be happy to connect you with a couple of my colleagues who do this on a regular basis. But this way you can really find a more narrow audience if that's who you're targeting. And you can do video research like this or quantitative research as well. Lastly, don't forget about the suite of tools that Google can provide you. You can get into Google Analytics and really see how search volume and traffic has changed for your category and your brand and even your competitors during this time. And also don't forget about Google Alerts so that you can stay in touch with industry trends since things are changing so rapidly. So I thought I would share a few examples where I'm already seeing really great action taken on really being in touch with the changing mindsets. Certainly restaurants have really made swift changes and adjusted to more delivery, more curbside pickup. I've also been really impressed by the number of children and family activities, particularly the activity sets that I'm also seeing as a way to really help meet the needs for people during this time. Also, I'm seeing more and more baking and cooking type of marketing and messaging going on out there, which is so smart because even in my own social feeds, I'm seeing more and more people are spending time in the kitchen during these stay-at-home orders and going from quick and easy meals to meals that are more exploratory and experimental. And so I think they're doing a great job reflecting that trend. Also, cause-related marketing, I'm seeing great examples of that and adjusting to the sentiment that is out there. One of my favorites is Zoom. I think Zoom was one of the first brands to really step forward and provide free video conferencing capability for educators as soon as they heard about homeschooling. And I think that's such a great example of, a brand really giving during this time and having a pulse on the education community. And then one of my favorites that I really want to applaud is the ad that I've seen from Walmart, the Lean on Me ad. I think it does a fantastic job really reflecting the heart of how people feel right now, and making sure that they're clear that Walmart is here for people to rely upon during these uncertain times. And so if you haven't seen that ad, definitely look it up. I think it's pretty strong, and I really want to applaud them for acting quickly. So lastly, what I would say is, as you get these insights, make sure you quickly act upon them. Things are changing so fast. One of my favorite quotes is, "Done is better than perfect." And in this environment, we can't wait for perfection because the environment is changing so quickly. So make sure to take quick action on the insights as you get them. So one of the things I've decided to do, because I'm really missing human connection right now, is I am setting up some complimentary calls for anyone who wants to talk marketing. If you have a marketing challenge, whether it's strategy, whether it's creative, whether it's execution, I'd love to chat. And so I'm setting these up on Thursdays, and I will put a link here right below this post. So if you want to snag an appointment time, feel free. But I'd love to connect and talk, and together really navigate successfully through this time for you and your business. Also, if you have any great examples of marketing that you're seeing during this time, drop them in the comments. I'd love to take a look at those, share those with this audience, so that we can all be inspired around how to maximize our marketing during this time. And I will see you next week with the next installment on how to maximize your marketing during this time.